It's almost like a musical choir. I haven't seen a baby chicken die yet. Huh. Hey everyone, hosted by Dev here. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm having a fantastic day. And we're here at the kelp farm again, sorting out some ideas and ways to come up with a chicken farm, because that was going to be my food source, is getting these chickens going so I can actually eat foods besides baked potatoes, as you can see there in my inventory. And right now all I'm doing is setting up this the redstone for this chicken cooker here. And yeah, that's what I've been working on. I hope you guys enjoyed the last episode where, Bashfully Ash and I made that wonderful jungle house. In case you didn't see it, you need to. Ooh. I just realized I built this one too high. That's what I get for doing redstone on camera. Because I don't want it off the hopper. I want it off the... Oops, I did it again. I want it off the dispenser. So let's drop down here. Oh. That was annoying. Okay. We can break that. Place a block here. And there's probably a more compact way of making this simple clock. And it's probably not even the fastest clock out there. Well, in fact, I know it's not the fastest clock out there. But I think this should work for our purposes of how fast we need it to go. And where's my redstone dust? There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. So how this chicken... I'm building it from the bottom up, if you haven't noticed. This is... The chickens are going to be standing on here, are going to die, and how we're going to kill them is going to be pretty simple. We're just going to let them suffocate with the new mob cramming rules. And I decided to do that because, like I said, this is going to be hooked up to a furnace system for XP gathering. So dropping cooked chicken doesn't make sense into a system that's going to cook it for me. I need glass. I want to see that there's chickens in there. And ignore all the zombies. I'll have to get into that here in a second once we finish one of these. I'll have to show you guys that I got pranked, and I forgot to do it at the beginning of my video, but I'll show you guys near the end. Okay, welcome back, guys. So here's the chicken farm. Now, I didn't want it to be this tall, so we're going to have to figure out another way to do this and to make it a little bit shorter down into the hole a little bit more, because I wanted this to still be the ground level and I didn't want the chickens to be too near the ground level. So too close to the ground level, I should say. So basic idea is just that the chickens are going to be up here, dispense eggs. Eggs are going to be in here. Well, the new chickens will be down here when they dispense and hatch. And then the chickens in here, when they hit cramming rule, they'll die, be uncooked, drop down. And yeah, my system will pick them up and cook them. Fairly simple idea, fairly simple concept, fairly simple build, except for I have a height requirement. And this is 2 blocks too tall. So I'm trying to think how we could still make this work and make sure I have a silk touch so I don't lose all this glass. No, I'm not really good at doing redstone and building on camera. If you haven't noticed so far in my videos, I'm doing a lot of jump cuts. But today I'm going to try, like I say try, to do at least this initial design, this first one, as much as I can on camera. my viewing angles from this side as well for this other chicken hatchery. Let's go like that. Oh, we're under the block limit. And we'll cap it off. I think that's it. I think we did it. And that wasn't too bad. That was only like 10 minutes of on-camera redstone work. Let's take a look from the sides. Man, I wish I had like a beacon or something right now. Okay, so yeah, that should work. And I can see with zoom here, I can see that carpet, so I'll know if there's chickens in there. Chickens in there. This should work. So the great thing is, like I said, I've been having chickens sit and put out eggs. So I have tons of eggs to test this out on. So yeah, I guess I'll just do a time lapse of me going through eggs until I fill this thing up with I think our cramming limit's 64. I think that's what it got set up to. So until I get 64 chickens in this. Okay, it's a little quieter in here because it's raining right now. But I was able to fix the redstone clock by putting some redstone dust, as you can see through the rain here. And just putting it simply next to the comparator, putting the comparator on subtract mode and connecting it up to that other piece makes a redstone clock that's actually pretty quick, pretty small footprint. But I have, in here it says I have 109 up there. I'll highlight that for you. Oops, didn't mean to take a screenshot. So I don't actually know how many are in that second tube. I know the first tube, I believe, is at 64. So they're at their limit, but now they're going to be spitting out eggs. And then these guys will hopefully grow up, and then we'll start getting chicken drops. So I already got this one seeded, ready to go. And yeah, hopefully this thing will start producing some chicken for me. And I also checked the items here to make sure that this isn't going to interfere with anything, and it doesn't. As the kelp comes up, it'll hit that block and slide in. So we're still good in that regard. So everything considered, I think this is the design of my chicken farm. Like I might have mentioned earlier, I might have cut it out in a clip, but I'm trying to make my own farms, and this fits my footprint. Ooh, now that's interesting. As I'm talking, it's not spitting eggs. Okay, welcome back, guys. So I've gone ahead and I copied this design over here. I made it a little bit different, but it essentially functions exactly the same way. I don't know if I know that is the 64 chickens. Man, they're all stuck there in one spot. I don't know if this top part is. I made the mistake and I filled this up with eggs. So I need to go over here and grab the eggs out of my system and fill these guys back up. But honestly, I think this is it. I think after this, like I said earlier, is just making a system to move the items up and over into a furnace array that's going to be up here, and then decorating this to make it look like a blacksmith shop. I think that's all I really have left. But in my next episode, I'll explain why I have a zombie villager there and some other things that have happened around my base that were pranks and stuff. I didn't get to it this episode, but I want to thank you guys for coming out, watching my episode. Don't forget that down on the right to go subscribe, and down on the left to watch more of my videos. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You guys are awesome, and this is hosted by Dev, out.